When you think you failed, remember, success often hides behind mistakes. What some call garbage, others will one day call legendary. So stay hungry, stay foolish, keep chasing your dream, keep fighting for it. The truth is, young people are the hope of tomorrow. They're not the problem, they're the solution. If you surround yourself with young minds, you'll be filled with ideas, energy, and possibility. But here's the hard truth I tell young people, and myself. Nothing comes easy. Nothing is free. If you want success, you must be ready to pay the price. Take it from someone who's walked the long road. 18 years building Alibaba from nothing to something. People say we were lucky. Yes, maybe we were. But we also worked harder than most could imagine. We rarely slept soundly. One year I spent 867 hours just on planes. My team and I worked with the dedication of a company running for 70 years, crammed into 18. Every day, every night we fought for it, because success never comes easy. In the early days of the company, people would come to me with ideas. If everyone said it was a good idea, I'd throw it away. If they said it was difficult, I'd say, let's try. I was always drawn to what seemed impossible. That's how you become different, unique. Today is hard, tomorrow will be harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful, though most people give up the night before. If you want to see that beauty, you have to survive the toughest nights. Every difficult situation is a lesson, every problem a test. That's the real education, not the degree, not the diploma. Those are just certificates. The real exam begins when school ends. That's life. But don't worry, if you're a student and you can survive, then you're already ahead of 99.9% of people in the world. Confidence in yourself is the first step. If you're in your 20s, find a boss who can teach you, not just a company with a big name. Learn how to work, learn discipline. From 30 to 40, start building something of your own. If you truly believe in it, take the risk. From 40 to 50, do what you're best at. After 2 decades of learning, this is when you apply your strengths. When you reach 50 to 60, support younger people. Pass on the knowledge. And when you're over 60, go home, spend time with your grandchildren. That's life's full circle. Don't drop out just because Bill Gates did. There's only one Bill Gates. For the rest of us, it's about growth. It's about mentors, about teams, about falling and standing again. It's about not giving up. When people complain, that's your signal. Opportunity is knocking. Success is built on mistakes. Just don't quit. Most people fail not because they fall, but because they stop. Your time may not have come yet, but it will. Keep going. Adversity isn't just an obstacle, it's the birthplace of greatness. Consider the story of a young woman who lost her job overnight. Instead of giving in, she started a small online business from her kitchen table. Today, she leads a global company. She embraced change and refused to let setbacks define her. Or think of the athlete who faced a career-ending injury. Doctors said he'd never walk again. With relentless determination, he walked, then he ran marathons, inspiring thousands. These stories aren't exceptions. They're proof that resilience is within us all. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. When life challenges you, it's not about what happens. It's about how you respond. Every day, people like you choose to rise above, adapt, believe in their own power. Now it's your turn. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Take charge of your destiny. Start today. Embrace change, overcome adversity, believe in yourself. Your transformation story is waiting to be written. You are stronger than you think. The world is ready for your greatness. True, lasting transformation doesn't happen in a single dramatic leap. It's a quiet, deliberate journey paved with small, consistent steps. This process isn't about grand gestures, but about the subtle power of repetition, the choice to show up daily. Picture a mountain climber scaling a formidable peak. They don't magically appear at the summit. Their focus is on the very next move. Every secure foothold, every firm hand grip, is a deliberate action that brings them closer to the breathtaking view from the top. Your personal growth works the same way. Start by setting a clear, compelling goal, your personal North Star. Write it down, make it so vivid you can almost taste it. This clarity gives your brain a target to aim for, fueling an undeniable momentum. Next, break that grand vision into tiny, achievable milestones. This is where overwhelm vanishes, replaced by action. These small wins build confidence, proving to yourself that you can. Like planting seeds in a garden, reading just one page, making one call, or taking a 5-minute walk might seem insignificant, but they are the actions that compound into incredible results over time. Build habits that support your journey, creating automated systems for your success. Habits are like the deep roots of a mighty tree, invisible but powerful, anchoring your growth when storms hit. Choose one keystone habit to focus on, repeat it daily, and watch as it strengthens your resolve and creates a positive ripple effect across your life. And when setbacks come, and they will, see them as feedback, not failure. This is where your persistence becomes your compass. Realign, but never abandon the journey. Think of a river carving through rock. It does so with relentless, patient consistency. Every effort, no matter how small, is still shaping your future. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Every step forward is a victory. Your path is unique, and no step is wasted. The world's greatest journeys began with a single stride. Take yours today, because every small step counts, and together they create extraordinary change. As you continue building your path, don't just walk. Take a moment to pause and look within. This isn't a fleeting glance, but a deep, honest conversation with yourself. True transformation begins when you discover what sets your soul on fire, your unique purpose and passion. Ask yourself, what brings you a profound sense of joy? What injustices stir your heart? What values are non-negotiable for you? This self-reflection is your compass. It won't always give you a perfect map, but it will always point you toward your true north, helping you navigate life's crossroads with clarity and courage. Embrace the simple, powerful practice of gratitude. It's a mindset that turns every ordinary day into a gift. When you consciously appreciate what you have, every lesson learned from a setback, every supportive connection, every quiet moment of peace, you unlock a deep well of strength and resilience. This practice shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. Let gratitude fill your heart until it becomes your natural state. And from that abundance, let it overflow to others. And remember, your journey isn't just about you. Your purpose finds its truest expression when it serves something greater. The most meaningful paths are those that lift others as you rise. Whether it's a kind word, truly listening without judgment, or sharing your story with vulnerability, every act of service creates a ripple of hope. You may not see how far it travels, but its impact is real. Helping others not only transforms their lives, it deepens your own sense of purpose, anchoring you in connection. Together we're stronger. No step is too small when it's taken with love and intention. Don't wait for the perfect moment, start where you are. As you move forward, carry hope in your heart, and unity in your actions, recognizing our shared humanity. The world needs your light, your courage, your compassion, your unique gifts. So take that next step, even if it feels uncertain. Reflect on your truth, be grateful for this moment, and help someone today. You have the power to make a positive impact. And when we walk this path together hand in hand, there's no limit to the good we can achieve. Let's bring this journey to life with a story that could be yours, or anyone's. A story reminding us that our deepest struggles often hold the seeds of our greatest strengths. Imagine a young woman, overwhelmed by setbacks and self-doubt. The world felt muted, and a constant voice in her head whispered that she wasn't good enough, that her dreams were foolish. It was a heavy cloak she wore every day, standing at the edge of giving up, where the silence of surrender seemed more peaceful than the noise of the fight. Each day felt like a mountain, every failure a shadow that clung to her, making her feel smaller. But instead of surrendering, a quiet flicker of defiance sparked within. It wasn't a roar, but a whisper that asked, "What if?" She chose to rise, one small step, one brave decision at a time. She reached out for help, an act of vulnerability that became her first taste of freedom. She learned from her mistakes, seeing them not as marks of shame, but as a compass, recalibrating her direction. She refused to let her past define her future, starting a new page. Slowly, her efforts began to bloom. She discovered a deep well of resilience she never knew she possessed. She built new skills for life and found a community that saw the person she was becoming. Her journey wasn't easy. There were moments of paralyzing fear and days that tested her resolve, tempting her to retreat. But with every challenge, she grew bolder. She embraced change, let go of what held her back, and allowed herself to dream again, this time with her eyes wide open. Today she stands tall, not because her path was smooth, but because she learned to navigate the storms. Her scars are not signs of damage, but maps of her survival. Her story is one of countless others, people from every walk of life overcoming trials, breaking internal barriers, and rewriting their destinies. Their courage reminds us that transformation isn't about becoming someone else, but courageously becoming yourself. It is within everyone's reach. The journey to greatness is not a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and lessons that shape who you become. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. No matter where you begin or how many times you stumble, you have the power to create a new ending. Let their victories ignite your own. The world is waiting for your growth, your courage, your possibility. So when challenges come, remember her story. Remember, you are not alone. You can rise. You can transform. Your greatest chapter is not something you find, it's something you write. Every journey is marked by moments that test our resolve. Crossroads where the path ahead seems steep and the weight of doubt feels unbearable. But it's in these moments, when the world tells you to stop, that your true spirit emerges. Visual. A runner battling the last mile. Visual. A student studying late into the night. Visual. A parent juggling work and family. Visual. A team lifting each other after a setback. Perseverance is not about never falling, it's about rising again and again, even when the odds seem impossible. It's the quiet determination in your heart that whispers, keep going, when everything else says, give up. Self-belief is the fuel that carries you through storms. Your worth, your dreams, the fire that burns within. With every hurdle you cross, you grow stronger, wiser, more confident in who you are becoming. Visual. Crossing a finish line. Visual. Receiving a diploma. Visual. Celebrating a small but significant victory. Visual. Friends and family offering support. Personal growth isn't a destination. It's a journey of becoming step by step, day by day. It's found in the courage to try, the resilience to recover, the humility to learn. And though the road may be long, you do not walk it alone. Together, we rise higher. Believe in your unbreakable spirit. Trust the journey. Support others along the way. No matter how many times you stumble, keep moving forward. The world needs your strength, your light, your story. Your next step could be the one that changes everything. Every sunrise is a fresh promise. Yesterday does not define you. When you stumble, remember, falling is not failing, it's learning to rise. Hope is a choice. Make it, even when the world feels heavy. You are stronger than the setbacks you face. Small acts of kindness can change someone's day, and your own. Believe in the quiet power within you, even when no one else can see it. No mountain is climbed in one step. Every little effort counts. When you reach out, you lift up more than just yourself. Let go of what you cannot control. Focus on what you can become. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep moving forward. Light shines brightest after the darkest night. Your journey is unique. Walk it with pride. Every challenge is a chance to grow. You are not alone. The world is full of people rising together. Dreams are built on persistence, not perfection. The next chapter begins the moment you choose hope over doubt. Keep going. The world needs your story. Look around you. The world is brimming with untold stories, extraordinary in their simplicity, breathtaking in their courage. Every sunrise is an invitation to begin again, to chase the dreams that stir your soul. Picture people just like you, of every age, every background, taking bold steps, facing fears, and rising from failure stronger than ever. You are not defined by your setbacks. You are not limited by what others expect of you. Deep inside there is a spark, a power uniquely yours, waiting to be unleashed. The path ahead may twist and turn, but every trial you face carves new strength into your spirit. Each obstacle is not a wall, but a doorway to growth. See yourself among the dreamers and doers, a student conquering doubt to pass an exam, a parent building a better life for their children, a team uniting to achieve the impossible. With every challenge you overcome, you inspire others to rise. You become a beacon of hope, proof that greatness is not reserved for the chosen few but for anyone willing to persist. So dare to believe in yourself. Stand tall, even when you tremble. The world needs your vision, your passion, your relentless heart. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small, because each one brings you closer to your dreams. This is your moment. The pen is in your hand. Write a legend only you can live. Take the first step, today, right now. The journey is yours to shape, and the world is waiting for your story. Rise up, dream boldly, act fearlessly. Your future begins now. In a quiet neighborhood lived Maya, an ordinary person with an extraordinary heart. Each morning she rose before dawn, balancing 2 jobs to support her family. Life wasn't easy. Bills piled up, dreams felt distant. Responsibility pressed heavy on her shoulders. Yet every day Maya chose hope. Community crisis hit. Maya didn't wait for a hero. She became one. She gathered neighbors. She organized food drives. She turned her small apartment into a hub of kindness. Only a handful joined at first. Then word spread, more people came, drawn by her spirit. There were days she stumbled. Doubt whispered her efforts were too small, but Maya pressed on. She believed even the tiniest act could spark change. Slowly the neighborhood transformed, strangers became friends, children found mentors, families found hope. Maya's story reminds us, greatness isn't fame or fortune, it's the lives we touch, it's the perseverance we show when hope is hard to find. Her courage became a ripple. It inspired others to rise, to help, to dream. So what about you? The world is waiting for your light. No step is too small, no dream too distant. Believe in your power to make a difference. Start with one brave choice. Watch the ripples grow. Today, let Maya's story be your call to action. Stand up, reach out, believe in the impact you can create. The hero the world needs might just be you. Look around you. Every great story was once a blank page, every hero, once just another face in the crowd. But what sets them apart? It's not perfection, it's not luck, it's the unwavering belief that within every heart burns a fire. A brilliance waiting to ignite. Picture it now, hands reaching out to lift a friend, feet pounding the pavement in pursuit of a dream, eyes shining with determination through tears and setbacks. This is the world of the bold, the world changers, the ordinary people who dared to believe in something more. Adversity will come, doubt will whisper that you're not enough. But remember, mountains are moved by those who refuse to give up. Bridges are built by those who reach out, even when their own strength is fading. Dreams are realized by those who take the first, trembling step, even when the path ahead is uncertain. You are stronger than you know, braver than you feel, more capable than you imagine. Your story is still unwritten, and the pen is in your hands. So rise, stand tall in the face of fear. Let every setback become your fuel. Let every failure teach you to soar higher. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, and be the one who lifts others too. The world is waiting for your spark, not tomorrow, not someday, today. Take the leap, speak your truth, build, create, love, lead. Your fire can light the way for others lost in the dark. Your courage can break chains and open doors you never dreamed possible. This is your moment, your chapter, your legacy. Unleash your brilliance. The world is waiting for your fire. Go, begin now, and never, ever look back. Rise before you're ready. Say yes to your dreams, doubt less, do more, fall down 7 times, stand up 8, turn fear into fuel, be your own reason to keep going, shine even when the world isn't watching. Mistakes are proof you're trying, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Take one bold step, then another, your voice matters. Use it, progress beats perfection. Choose hope over hesitation. Let your courage be louder than your fear. You are not your failures. Be relentless in pursuit of your purpose. Lift others as you climb. Create the future you crave. Believe, begin, become. The best chapters of your story are still unwritten.